Several mini camps opening around the NFL, including the Browns, who had rookies report. The most talked about fifth-round pick of the year, Shedeur Sanders, taking part. And number 12 right there, he'll be competing with third-rounder Dillon Gabriel. And if you forgot, in all the noise, the Browns selected Michigan defensive tackle Mason Graham, 5th overall on night 1. He's pretty good. Yeah, on the scene at Browns rookie camp it's great to see, by the way. Kimberly A. Martin, a reporter with us now. K. Martin, how did Shedeur Sanders and Dillon Gabriel look in their first practice with the Browns?
Kevin, first, I have to remind you and our viewers, the rookies just arrived to the facility yesterday, so a lot is being thrown at them. But I could tell you today from talking to people in the building that here's one thing that impressed them a lot, is the fact that usually on day 1 of rookie camp, you see a lot of rookie jitters. But both Shedeur Sanders and Dillon Gabriel kind of showed glimpses of that same pocket presence and that poise and that passing ability that they showcased in college. So yes, this is just day 1. But listen to what Kevin Stefanski had to say about how his QBs did today.
They were as advertised. I thought both guys did a really nice job, and there's so much to work on, and it's the minutia of the position. It's some technique things. It's the operation needs to get better. All those things. That's why we're here. That's why we're going to work really hard over the next few days to get these guys ready for when they join the veterans on Monday.
Kevin, another thing that Kevin Stefanski stressed is the fact that the evaluation is ongoing, both on the field and off. Stefanski said, listen, it's not just about one rep or who takes first reps, second reps, or in mini camp or OTAs. This really is about the total body of work. So, Kevin, day 2 of this evaluation process kicks off tomorrow, and we will hear from Shedeur and Dillon Gabriel.
Looking forward to that, K-Mark. And by the way, the Browns currently with the lowest over-under for regular season wins at 4.5. It's great to see you back on TV, Kmart. Thank you so much. All right, the biggest news in the NFL this week is in the Browns division, and that is the rival Pittsburgh dealing wide receiver George Pickens to the Cowboys for a third-rounder in next year's draft. Now entering the final year of his rookie deal, the 24-year-old Pickens became expendable when the Steelers traded for DK Metcalf 2 months ago. Here's Steelers GM Omar Khan on the trade.
The trade sort of happened quickly. We had some people inquire during the draft, nothing that really made sense. And Cowboys reached out. I don't really remember what day it was, but earlier this week. And, they gave us, they proposed something that for us to think about. And you kind of talked about it, lots of serious conversation, honest conversations. And we just felt that fresh start for both sides was the right thing.
The Steelers' offense will look a lot different next season. Russell Wilson gone, Justin Fields gone, Najee Harris gone, all leaving in free agency and then trading Pickens. Pittsburgh will join the 2021 Lions and 2023 Panthers as the only teams over the last 5 seasons who did not return their starting quarterback and their leading rusher and receiver from the previous season. Kevin Nagandi back with you. Let's go back to the NFL, where rookie mini camps opened up at several facilities, including the Giants, who welcome in their top 2 first-rounders in Abdul Carter and Jackson Dart. For now, rookies get temporary numbers. All the talk around Carter looking to wear some legendary Giants numbers in New York. Well, he's wearing number 51 for now.
How does 51 feel?
I feel good. I feel like it's going to have to grow on me a little bit, but it's feeling good right now.
How'd you settle on 51?
Pretty much what we had available, so it was a good number.
Is it set, or could you change it for the regular season?
It's pretty much set. I'm just happy to be out here playing football. That's really that's all I'm worried about.
I think the biggest thing coming out here, we had a great group last night. We all got together and made sure that we went through the script and did a walkthrough. So that made coming out here on the field, the operation a lot smoother, and everybody was a lot more confident, was able to play a lot faster when we got to the field.
Senior NFL writer Jeremy Fowler with us now. Now that we've gotten past the Abdul Carter and the numbers conversation, for now, let's switch gears here and talk about the new number 6 for now. That is Jackson Dart. What are the early impressions of the quarterback so far?
Yeah, Kevin, good first day. He passed the test. This is going to be a long process. Really, they just want to see his conditioning in the right shape and him be able to absorb the offense and all the information that they're throwing at him, which he did really well pre-draft. They were impressed with what he could do. I don't know that Brian Daboll's been this excited about a quarterback with a man crush on a quarterback since Josh Allen. He had him in Buffalo. So that's a good sign, which begs the question, when is he going to play? So the stage is set for him to sit an extended period and learn behind the scenes, but they're going to have to win at least some games. We know how this goes in the NFL. Yes. So the Giants at least feel like they have the infrastructure in place, the roster, the talent, especially on defense. Russell Wilson doesn't turn the ball over. They feel like that they can play enough games, win enough games to keep him on the sideline, but if they don't win, the pressure will be on. They might have to turn to him.
Okay, keep in mind, too, Dart currently third on the depth chart behind Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston. All right, let's stay in the NFC. Also, new beginnings for another program. Bears starting their rookie camp today. Here's Ben Johnson on taking the field as a head coach for the first time.
Did today feel more different to you than any other day you've ever had as a coach?
I've never blown the whistle to stop the play, and I got a little bit of work to do there. I can get better in that aspect, but no. Other than that, it was great. I'm surrounded by a phenomenal coaching staff. Like I said already, it was fun to watch them get the hands on these players and be able to work with them like that. So I'm very encouraged.
There was a certain amount of hope last spring when Caleb Williams joined the team. This one feels different, though, with Ben Johnson. Now they bring in Colston Loveland as they selected him first overall. I should say 10th overall in the first round. So, Jeremy, how do they plan on using the Michigan tight end?
We saw Ben Johnson had Sam Laporta in Detroit. He's going to use Colston Loveland in a lot of similar ways. He's very similar to Laporta, only considered more athletic with a little more upside. So he can run the entire route tree. You're going to see him going deep. You're going to see him in play action. You're going to see him all over the field. This guy was so coveted that there was a reason why there were no trades after the top 10 when the Bears took him, because teams were trying to get up to get him. So the Bears have very big plans that they have started getting into this week. And you got Travis Hunter in Jacksonville. So the experiment is on. He is going to major in offense, minor in defense. I checked with some people in Jacksonville. They said, and you see the Diggs brothers there. That's the comp I got from NFL people. Wow. The Diggs brothers, both Stephon and Trevon Diggs, that could be what he is. But is he going to play both sides? I'm told that at camp this week, he did not do anything defensively today, but the expectation is he'll do something at least in the coming days before they wrap up on Sunday. So maybe he's a situational third down cornerback along with an electrifying offensive player.
Don't question the stamina, by the way. No one played more snaps last year in all NFL. And let's have this conversation about Jim Harbaugh. Omarion Hampton at his first rookie minicamp with the Chargers, the former North Carolina running back, providing a big boost in that offense for Harbaugh. And when you talk to Harbaugh about mindset for camps like this, boy, he's ready to go. Listen to this.
This is a day and a weekend of evaluation, really just mining for gold, diamonds, gems, and like those rare gems, they don't just hop out of the ground and into your pocket. You got to dig. You gotta go in there and find them. So that's what I want to do today. Top of the list. Reminded of a story that my mom told when she said that she was cooking the Easter ham, and her mom would always cut off